Butter, check. Shallots, check. Chicken broth? Wait, what's the difference between chicken broth and chicken stock? Is it okay if I use stock instead? I suppose stock will work well enough. Ugh, why are there so many choices for everything? Okay, I think that should be everything I need. I might as well have a small look around at the produce and see if there's anything else I might want. They do say more fruits and vegetables are always better. Let's see here. Zucchini. But I'm not sure what's the best way to cook them. Maybe I can just saute them with some other vegetables? Grapefruit? No. Artichokes? No. Wait, is that fresh watermelon? Oh, it has been an awfully long while since the last time I had some refreshing slices of watermelon. And it's a healthy snack, and no one can complain about my sweet tooth now. I suppose I can treat myself this one time. Okay, I'll just pick one of these and go pay for everything. Wait. How do you tell if a watermelon is ripe? I've absolutely no idea. Okay, no big deal. It's just figuring out which watermelon to choose. I've seen people knocking on them. I think they said that the ones that sound hollow are good. Or is it the ones that don't sound hollow? How hard do you have to knock? Huh. They sound exactly the same. Should I do it harder? Should I knock on the yellow spot? I hope no one's staring. Am I taking too long? Okay. It's alright, Furina. Just relax. There are only watermelons after all. If all else fails, you can just take one and see if it's good later. I'll look like such an utter fool if I keep knocking on random watermelons. Ah, it wasn't me, I swear! Goodness gracious, why did you startle me like that? Surely there are better ways to get my attention than to walk straight up to me from behind and start talking. Oh, well, I appreciate you saying that. I suppose I have better ways to spend my time than being cross at a random stranger. I accept your apology, though I must advise not being so abrupt the next time you interrupt someone while they're grocery shopping. What? Was it something I said? Do you find a problem in how I speak? Wait, do you? Do you not know who? Are you not from Fontaine? Oh, you've just arrived yesterday. From Inazuma? Is this your first time visiting? Then I hope you enjoy your first time in the nation of Hydro. It truly is a magnificent sight to behold, is it not? Was I talking differently? It's just a habit of mine. There's no need to be so concerned. So, was there anything you needed? Surely you had a reason to approach me. The watermelons? No, I had everything completely under control. There are just so many watermelons, and I simply had to pick out the best one. What's the purpose of me going through all this trouble otherwise? You don't believe me at all, do you? Fine, I'll tell you. It's just... Will you promise not to laugh at me? I don't know how to tell which watermelon is ripe. I've just never had to pick one out before like this. Whenever I was served watermelon, it was already sliced, and I only started grocery shopping for myself very recently, and today I wanted to have some watermelon, but I realized I have no idea how to tell which one is the best, or even which ones are good. Don't you think that's silly at all? It's just embarrassing to admit, isn't it? The fact that a fully grown adult doesn't know how to tell apart different quality produce? No? You're not just saying that, are you? You're really being honest. Alright, that does make me feel slightly better. Well, now that I've told you about my predicament, I might as well ask you for help. If you have the time to approach random people at the market, surely you have the time to assist a poor maiden in need of assistance from a benevolent stranger. Yes. Please teach me how to tell if a watermelon is ripe. Thank you. Your help and lack of judgment are greatly appreciated. Go on. I'm paying attention. So it should sound hollow when you knock on the watermelon. The yellow spot does mean something? Oh, that is good to know, I suppose. Okay. Good watermelons sound hollow, and the spot is a darker yellow color. And the surface should be dull, not shiny. That sounds simple enough to remember. Very well, I'll give it a try. I think I'll pick this one then. What are you smiling for? Did I choose the wrong one? Oh. Well, I'm not sure why that would make you so happy, but carry on. Well, you've successfully helped me with my problem, and I'm sure you have better things to do than following some random person around. So you can go on ahead and return to whatever it is you were up to before. Help? You needed help with something as well? Oh! You're looking for Inazuman cooking ingredients. Those can be rather tricky to find here in Fontaine, unless you know where to look. And it just so happens that I know the entirety of the city like the back of my hand. I suppose it is only fair that I return the favor after you helped me with my own grocery shopping. And I do have much more free time these days. Very well. I guess I can show you where to buy the items you're looking for. Now, what is it that you need? Furikake and mirin. Ah, you're in luck. There happens to be a family-owned business nearby that stocks those items and other ingredients used in Inazuman cuisine. There happens to be a family-owned business nearby that stocks those items, as well as other ingredients used in Inazuman cuisine. It's out of the way, so it can be difficult to find unless you hear about it from someone else. Follow me. It's only a short walk from here. So, tell me about yourself. If you like to, that is. What brings you all the way to Fontaine? Oh, that's very fascinating. What sort of marine biology study? Do you know which area the study will take place? Oh, you're really studying blubber beasts? They are such darling things. I love them to pieces. Blubber beasts are some of the cutest creatures you can find in Fontaine. They're so very docile and friendly. They're my personal favorites. Oh, my apologies. I got a bit carried away there. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm myself. I mean, how could I not care about the native wildlife? Many of our citizens consider the underwater ecosystem here an important cultural symbol, just as important as something like Fontaine's cuisine or fashion. And Fontaine is the nation of Hydro, after all. If we can't even bother appreciating and protecting the local marine biology, what kind of people would we be? At least, we ought to protect the wildlife here. Say, you're not working with the Fontaine Research Institute, are you? No? Okay, that's a relief. It's just that, in my personal opinion, the Institute has a habit of prioritizing their new inventions over the welfare of the animals they try to protect. But those kinds of stories are already over and done with. Anyways, I wish you the best of luck during your team study. Me? What about me? Oh, no, it's just that I'm not very used to being asked to talk about myself. People usually know enough already. Rest assured, I don't think you're prying. It's just all, a result of my previous work. Well, I used to work as a government official in a very public-facing role, but due to various circumstances, I chose to retire a few weeks ago. Since then, I've taken work as an artistic consultant for various acting troupes, but I've mostly spent my time figuring out what I want to do now. It's all a long story, and very difficult to explain. I'd rather not talk about why I retired. All right? That's it? Oh, no, there wasn't any problem with what you just said. I'm just accustomed to people asking more questions. It's always been normal for me. You're right. It is my personal life. I suppose I'm still getting used to having privacy as a part of my life. Thank you, though, for respecting my privacy. I appreciate it. Would you like to hear about my consulting work instead? Yes, I'd be very happy to talk about it. So, it actually all started when two of my friends approached me to ask for my help with a certain performance. In the end, the troupe did disband, and it wasn't my place to try to stop them. However, several of the members joined other acting troupes or continued their careers as solo actors, and many of them actually turned to me. A surprising number of them wanted more of my consultation services in the performing arts world, and that's how I began working as a consultant for several acting companies. Yes, that troupe was in a rather difficult predicament. In the end, I'm just relieved they were able to commemorate their director and lay the troupe to rest, knowing they had fulfilled her final wish. Proud of me? Really? I don't think I did anything particularly impressive or noteworthy of such praise. I've just had some knowledge and experience from when I used to perform myself. Regardless, we can talk about that later. Here we are! The best store in this city for finding high-quality Inazuman ingredients. Your items should both be easy enough to find, and you can also search for anything else you might want. Well, in you go then. Oh, well, I would just prefer to stay outside. Oh, it's nothing to be concerned about, it's just that all this walking around has made me dreadfully tired, so I'll just take a seat here and wait for you to finish your shopping. The ingredients you want should be easy enough to find, and I'll be waiting right here the whole time if you need me. Go on. I hope they didn't take offense to that. I just didn't want anyone in the store to stare at me. Oh, Furina, why do you make things so difficult for yourself? Hello again. Did you find everything you were looking for? Wait, why are you handing this to me all of a sudden? Are these candies? Huh? You bought these because I was tired? And You thought my blood sugar was low? Oh. How considerate of you. I can't accept this. To tell you the truth, I'm not actually tired. To tell you the truth, I'm not actually tired. I was just self-conscious and I didn't want to be seen by other people. I don't need these, so you can take them back. A gift? Oh, no, I've received many gifts, but what reason would you have to give something to someone like me? I don't exactly have anything I can offer in return. Not anymore. Just because? You realize I lied to you about why I didn't want to go into the store, right? And you still want to give me something you bought? You are very kind. Thank you. Then I will happily accept this generous gift. I do very much enjoy sweets, and I'll be sure to savor these. Well, now that we both have everything we need, I'll be taking my leave. Thank you again for your help earlier. Oh, and you're very welcome. It was no inconvenience for me, and I rather enjoyed the extra bit of fresh air I got. I guess if you're heading towards the same direction as me, I wouldn't be opposed to having you accompany me. Actually, to tell you the truth, I would very much like it if you accompanied me. You would as well? Good. That's very good. So, if you would like, tell me more about the study of yours?